What an amazing evening it is here in Phoenix. I am at the Franciscan Renewal Retreat Center on Lincoln Avenue in Phoenix, and it's kind of awesome tonight. For everyone that had a little bit of a cloudy Memorial Weekend in Maine, take a peek at what we've got going on tonight. It's quite spectacular. Hope everyone is doing well. I knew this was the right place for me to be tonight, as tomorrow morning, early morning, there'll be a full moon. There she is. Hi, sweetheart. Hello, Olga. Oh, this is so great. It feels like just another meeting. This is so incredible to see my friends, and oh, it's so awesome. There's Jackie. Hi, sweetie. You owe me your word. We're going to talk about that in a couple minutes. But anyway, listen. I want to just tell you what happened when I was walking over here. I have been like obsessed with quails, and it is breeding time, I guess you would say. And as I was coming down this road right over here, walking over to find a good spot where the sun wasn't up quite yet, I went ahead and saw a mommy and a baby. Hey girl. I went and said mommy and a daddy and like 8 little babies scurrying across the road. So I knew this was the place for me to be tonight, and I do want to give you the back of Camelback Mountain because it's spectacular tonight. So there's Mary. Hi Mary. Mary got a bracelet this week. It's a good one, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit right now. What I did want to just touch base with you guys tonight was I was super inspired this week with a new book that I'm reading, and I'm going to put a link on it on both my page and the Unveil Your Legacy page. And hello, Jason. Oh my gosh, where have you been? This is amazing. So let me tell you about this book. It's from Jason Cope. Not Jason Cope, you're Jason. It's from Stephen Cope, and it's called The Great Work of Your Life. And for those of you who've been following my journey, this is my great work of my life. I'm completely inspired by doing this. You all completely inspire me. But let me just tell you a little bit of a story about this. Courtney, we need to have lunch, girl. So this story, there's a lot of great parts of this, but the one that really rang true to me was one about Jane Goodall. And Jane Goodall, as we all know, is this incredible animal activist and philanthropist that worked in Tanzania with chimpanzees and protecting them and learning about them and studying about them. But one of the stories that she was telling was that when she was a young girl of age 4, she was responsible for picking the eggs out of the hen house at her home. And one morning she went out, climbed in the hen house because she couldn't understand how this egg popped out of this hen. So Jane crawled in the hen house, and she crouched down, and she stood for hours just waiting for the animals to get comfortable with her. Well, lo and behold, a hen came in, moved all the straw around, and sat down and laid an egg. Well, while Jane was in there for the several hours, all of a sudden, the adults in the house went into panic mode, complete panic mode. Where's baby Jane? She was 4 years old at the time. It had been several hours. No one had seen her, and they just panicked. Little Jane picked up the egg from the hen house, climbed out of the hen house, and started running back to the house, her home. And who did she run into first but her mom? Her mom's name was Van, and Van sat down in the grass with Jane. And one of the things the quotes that Jane Goodall said in the book was, she saw my shining eyes. And instead of scolding her, instead of, Jane, you shouldn't be running away, we were all very nervous, Jane's mom, Van, sat down in the grass with her and said, tell me the story. Tell me the story about the hen laying the egg. And that grew the love of Jane Goodall with animals. This was at a young age. This was of age, 3 and 4 years old. This was a baby. And what this is all about, it's about celebrating what we call our Dharma. D-H-A-R-M-A, Dharma. It's an incredible, powerful word that I'm just learning about. And what it is, it's what our gift is. It's what our magic is. It's what our legacy is. So what this whole book, and I'm just about halfway through it, but I would encourage you to take a peek at it as well. It's about celebrating each other's gifts and about each other's Dharma. And what I love about this is that we all need to be like Jane Goodall's mom. When we find someone in our life that's looking to just travel with their gift, to give of their legacy and to give of their life and to give of their gifts, instead of causing doubt or instead of being that rational source, why don't we just look into them and find their shining eyes? And so many of you have been so supportive of my journey, of what's happening since my amazing brother's transition on the full moon, which is why tonight is so spectacular for me, and why these full moon connections are so important to me, because it is the night that I'm so connected with my brother, and I'm bringing everyone in as well. But what I find with everyone and what you're doing with me, with unveiling my legacy and me allowing to tap in and helping you unveil yours, we're supporting each other on these journeys. We're supporting each other on what we have inside, what the gifts are. It's not about the big jobs, and it's not about the big houses, and it's about what we give and what we have inside and what our dharma is. And we as so many, oh my God, I'm seeing so many people from Maine. This is so great. Hello everybody, look, it's beautiful here in Phoenix. It's so pretty. What we need to do is we need to support each other. We need to find the Jane Goodall's mom. We need to find the shining eyes in each other, and that's the important thing. And my brother saw the shining eyes in me. He saw that always in me. And I'm trying to see the shining eyes in every single one of you that I touch. And I just hope that you can take this message, and this week, please see the shining eye in other people. It's just so amazing when you can just stop your story and listen to theirs. It's really incredible. So one of the things I want to do, I know whenever I do these full moon connections, I love to give an offer, and this is one of the offers that I want to give this week. So many of you have been so amazing with supporting my journey and allowing me to create specific bracelets for you, or necklaces, or even keychains. We have some amazing people that are on here that I've sent keychains to. What my invitation is to you this week, from Monday to Monday, here's my offer. I would invite you to have a courageous conversation, a real live conversation with people in your lives about what makes their eyes shine, what their legacy is. Have those conversations. And what I would invite you to do is send me your legacy and their legacy. And what I would love to do is make one of those bracelets on me. You go ahead and purchase your bracelet, and as long as you have someone that you've had that courageous conversation with, I would love to go ahead and make that. This is about sharing, this is about growing, this is about our Unveil Your Legacy family getting really big and really wide and really beautiful and just really powerful. This is powerful stuff, you guys. I've been through this journey of pain, and I'm out on the other side, and this is where my eyes shine. This was not my seed to plant. This was something that was inside of me, and every single one of you are watering it. And I'm completely grateful and completely humbled by that. Gosh, some of you are even pouring Miracle Grow over it. I mean, this thing is getting out of control. It's incredible. So many people are being touched by it. So much love and so much joy is coming from this. It's such a gift. So I would invite you to do that. You have 1 week. Have a conversation. Tell me what that is, and I would love to honor that and give that gift to you. For those of you that have received bracelets, I'd love to hear your story, what their reaction is from people, what that looks like. This is a journey. This is for all of us. This is something that we need to continue to work at, continue to give, continue to love each other. It's so amazing. You know, with all the beauty that's going on with this Unveil Your Legacy, we had a very tragic, unfortunate, unexpected transition in my life in the past couple of weeks, and I've been able to lean towards my main family that has been completely devastated by the loss of this man. And he was first and foremost a friend of mine, and my faith and my beliefs and what is so much bigger than what we have in this universe brings me comfort with that, and I'm trying to shed that joy with those people that are so torn by this unexpected transition. So I wanted to ring out and let you all know that I have a very special bracelet on tonight. And the bracelet that I have on all day today says "Carry On." And this team of people that he worked with are being incredibly brave and incredibly supportive, and there's a sister and a brotherhood supporting his family and supporting everyone that he touched. And as I usually do on these full moon meditations, after I finish up with you here, I am going to walk the labyrinth, and I'm going to take this this Carry On bracelet, and for those of you that don't know a whole lot about the Walking the Labyrinth, you can offer gifts with the labyrinth, and you basically go in and give all of your good intentions and leave a gift. And tonight I'm leaving this bracelet. Last week I left a different one. Tonight I'm leaving this one. It's really incredible. Lisa, I need you to see this, honey. This is a bracelet that says Carry On. This is going to be left inside the labyrinth tonight in honor of all of you that are just digging so deep for your strength and so deep for your love of the man that we all just adore and miss terribly. But this is going inside, and it's going to hopefully create some strength and love so that we can see in each other's shining eyes what our gifts are and what the love that we have for this beautiful place, and to unveil our legacy. It's so important. It's so important. So please, have those conversations this week. Send me your information. I would love to hear it. Please, if you have a moment, just send some love to the amazing women and men that are supporting this Carry On journey. And gosh, I'm so overjoyed to be here. I really would love to take so much more time and talk about the book, The Great Work of Your Life, from Stephen Cope. But again, it's going to be on my website. Think about Jane Goodall. Think about that hen house story. Think about laying that egg and how her mother, Van, just stopped and listened to her story. See the shining in other people's eyes this week. Please see that. And unveil your legacy. See you later.